Oh, I must have clicked off the sound again. I thought the sound was off, not on. But you hear me now? If you can write to me, so I know that the sound is on. I must have accidentally clicked sound off here. But for those of you who didn't hear, we have top 8 cut, starting with the quarterfinal match here. We will probably stream one of the semifinals and then a grand final in, I think, about like 2 hours, like maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. here. Ah, thank you. Now that I know that the sound is good. So they are going off here with the um, quarterfinal match number 1. And it's Darren who goes first, and he opens up with the branded opening here. So he can discard a card to search for a Luber or Fallen of Albus. And he ditched Edge Imp Shane, so he will go off big here. Oh, he special summons it. And then Edge Imp Shane searches out a Fright for Patchwork, and he searched out Branded Fusion. So now Darian is pretty good setup here, and he decides to activate. I will explain as good as I can. So with Patchwork, he searches out one Polymerization and one Edge Imp monster, which is in this case is Edge Imp Shane. And then he will activate Branded Fusion, and no response from Max here. So now he can fuse from hand, deck, or graveyard, including a Fallen of Albus monster here. So he sends Fallen of Albus, and I think it was... oh, that's a new card there, which I haven't seen. And he goes for Eldergite, which can fusion summon once more from hand, deck, or field. Oh, he sends... he banishes 2 monsters to get the Mirror Jade Dragon, which can... That is a big ace monster for Branded here, which can banish 1 monster from the extra deck to pop a monster, to banish a monster, and then if it's sent to the graveyard, you can pop your opponent's soul field, and it activates a lure to draw 2 and banish Edge Imp Shane, and then activates Poly. So we will definitely have some more fusions here, and he goes for the Stragostapelia, I believe, and sets 2 cards face down. And in the end phase, gets to search for Yugioh to set the branded opening, I think it was, and passes over to Max here. And then we will see what Max will do here in top 8. He normal summons Fallen of Albus to ditch a card to fusion summon. And ooh, he has the super poly down there. But the problem is, when will he activate it? He activates Stragostapelia to put a counter on it. But oh, here comes the Forbidden Droplet. That is actually quite big here. So Forbidden Droplet can ditch any number of cards to negate monsters on the field equal to the number you discarded. And then you can... and if you discarded a monster or spell, your opponent cannot chain with the card effects to it. So now he will get his own mirror blade here and get the Frightful Patchwork to his hand here. And he goes after it to cut his own deck, and it looks like and also Forbidden Droplet halves the attack as well, so he sends the fusion monster from his extra deck to banish Dragosepelia, which means he maybe can go for it. But we know that there is one card in Darion's place that is very good, and he activates Patchwork to add Poly and Edgechimp. And let's see if Poly comes down. No, he will just go to the battle phase and attack. And Darion takes it. So 2,800 right into Darion there. And he will set one, and let's see, he will get the add or set as well, and he decides to set the branded trap from his deck. It was a little bit quick there for me to see everything, but we will see what will happen next year. And Mirror Jade goes to the graveyard because Mirror Jade was sent there because Darion's Mirror Jade was sent there this turn. So let's see, Darion is thinking on, yeah, he's activating the branded opening to add back Aluber to his hand. And now he will draw for turn. And let's see what he has installed. He activates another Patchwork. That is a good start for Darion here in the first quarterfinal. So get another Edging Chain and Polymerization. The Frightful Patchwork is actually one of the best cards in the branded deck here. And it is very, very, very explosive. And it's a +1 searcher. So and I think it's a very cool card as well. He gets Aluber down to search for another branded fusion, as we can see here. And now he activates branded fusion, and any response, oh, the trap is activated, so he will special summon something from the graveyard, I believe. Yep, he gets back and fusion summons to the Masquerade, and Mirror Jade is reborn because of Masquerade's effect. So now he will take some burn damage every time he uses a card or effect here. So here comes his own Masquerade, I believe. Yeah, so Darion takes another 600 life points. And let's see what goes for next here. He goes for the Ad, I believe its name is. I need to yeah, it's ad libitum of Despia. So if this is used as a material and sent to the graveyard or banish, he can special summon any fusion monster that is level 8 or higher. That is what that card does. So, and oh, he goes for the Super Poly here. Youch, that is very, very bad for Max here. But he takes some burn damage more here. So it goes down to 4k. And he goes for another Dragosapelia. He goes for Brand Fusion. I think he's gonna go for game here if nothing happens here. Because he sends Albus and let's see, goes for another Despia monster here. I'm not sure. He went for, I think it was the let me see. I think it was a tragedy he sent there. Yeah, I think it was a tragedy that is in there. So he goes for Guardian Chimera. Or no, it is an Alubelon Dragon. So he can fuse one more time. And we have another Dragostapelia, I believe. And he goes for the Despia Pendulum. And now Max is thinking really hard on this one. He has full life, but the problem is he's setting down 4 fusions. And now next fusion is coming out here. And it is the Masquerade, I believe. Or is it the Proscenion? I can't see it from here. And Mirror Jade is brought back. And he activates Branded in red to try to protect himself. But the thing is, yeah, it was Masquerade. So he will take 600 burn damage here. Querkis. Thank you, the real Korean. Querkis. It's fine. I'm very bad at the translation. I can't see all the card from here. So thank you, real Korean, for noticing that. But we have special and then a fusion summon here coming from Max side here. Thank you for joining here as well. Let's see what he will do. He will summon out the Guardian Chimera, but he will try to activate his effect, but Dragosapelia says no to that one. But he has 3,000 attack, so and Max decides to scoop it up, so it's 1-0 to Darian. The Super Poly did its job very, very good there in game number 1 here. And it looks like Max was in a driver's seat here, but Darian was able to find a way out of the Mirror Blade effects on that one. So he had to really go for a game there, because if he had gone to the end phase, the Mirror Blade would have popped his field. So it would have been really, really, really bad for him there. And we are just in the top 8 match, so we will definitely have the top 4 semi-final, and then we will have probably the finals as well. So that is really, really cool here. And let's go for game number 2 here in the quarterfinals. Both of them have done really, really well to make this top 8 cut. Darian was actually had actually a draw on his way here, but managed to top. Sometimes a draw can be good, sometimes a draw can be bad, but for Darian it was a good thing that it happened. And now they are shuffling up, cutting each other's decks, and let's go for game 2. So now Max starts, and he starts directly with Aluber. So Aluber is searching out the branded in red here. So we will probably see a branded in red here. Oh, we have the branded fusion here already. Sends down Tragedy, and or is it Quercus this time around? Get out to Lubidon Dragon to ditch and fuse again to get back Mirror Blade onto the table. And he ditches Edge Chain to get the Patchwork. So here we go again. The branded train is rolling onwards very, very fast. Patchwork is sent to the grave. And then we have the Dragon, which can ditch, reveal himself to ditch branded spell or trap, I believe. Let's check. Here you can. Yeah, he can send a Fallen of Albas or a branded spell or trap from hand or deck to reshuffle and draw if it's sent back to the deck. If he's sent from the deck, if it was sent from hand, you can special summon it. So, and he is going very fast with free back row as well here. Let's see what Darian has in store this time. Does he have the Super Poly again to screw Max's plans for a top 4? He does! He does have the Super Poly. Again. He does have the Super Poly. Okay, it is and he's going for Dragostapelia for the fusion here, but Man, the Super Poly again comes in clutch for Darian here. And he gets Aluber back from the graveyard here. Thanks to the thanks to his effect there, and now the engine chain searches out the patchwork. Yeah, Super Poly twice, man. It is what it is. But hopefully we'll hang on to the finals. We were actually 100 players in this event, and we had a top cut to top 8. There were actually 2 X and 2s that managed to top, but it was really lucky for them. And now we have another branded trap. Chain to polymerization. Special summons back the Mirror Blade and banish both Dragosapelia and the Adlib to get. Oh, the Adlubion is back. And does he? Yeah, he can still fuse. But to which one? Which one is coming out? It is the Adlubion as well. Oh my goodness. Double Lobelion is soon going for it. Or is it Quertis again? My goodness. This is very much an open game here right now. And he gets back to Dragosapelia. So it was a Masquerade. So both now will take some burn damage when their opponent activates a card or effect here. Let's see what he will do next. Yeah, he will go to the battle phase and attack on Masquerade here. But he will activate that effect. But Dragosapelia is chained, so both will take 600 here. And Masquerade is done and dusted. And for all of you that were with us yesterday, I'm sorry again that the stream is not best quality, but it is what it is. And now we have the dragon again to dump the branded fuse, another branded spell or trap from the deck to shuffle it back and to draw another card. And I couldn't see it. He has two branded traps there, and he decides to set them both on the field. Oh my goodness. It is very tight here. Oh, we have a branded in red activating here. And he will go for the Masquerade to special summon it. And then it goes for... Oh, here comes the big bad boy here. The Guardian Chimera. So I guess he will go for popping both of the back rows. No, we actually only go for one, so... And then... he will banish... He's going to banish another card. And now... draws 2 and gets another surge here. gets the Branded Fusion to his hand there. So he has a starter, but what is the card in the Darian's set Spell and Traps on here? And he has one card in his hand still, so he switches the Chimera to attack mode. He has still the Dragosapelia. And oh yeah, he took actually 600 from that effect as well. And it is okay. So we will go to the battle phase and go for Mirror Blade on Masquerade, and it is 300 more life onto Darian. Oh, he popped both there, so he was trying to activate something, but it looks like something went very wrong there for Darian. So let's see, he goes for another 300 damage here. And decides to go for another Branded Fusion, and it doesn't look good for Darian here now. But maybe he will turn around in game number 3 here. If he top 6 another Super Poly, he's maybe back into this game. But I think that's the only card Darian can hope. And now he goes for the dragon again, and Darian, nope, he is not scooping up yet. So dragon shuffles it back inside to the bottom and draws another one for Max here. And he decides to set you and pass. And then sends. Oh, he tried to blind allure, but did get nothing. But he get the snow in the graveyard, which could be really, really fantastic for Max. I don't know if Darian has an out to snow, but he gets the Aluber off. Searches for Branded Opening, I believe. And he activates it to go for. Now he decides to scoop it up because Max said, yeah, I have all the answers for it. I can just fuse, and yeah, that is it for game number 2. So it's going down to the wire, folks. We will have a game 3 for the final. For the quarterfinals here. So it has been very much back and forth so far, but now Darian is the one that starts in game 3, I believe. So who do you think is gonna take the semi-final spot here? in the Swedish nationals here. So Darian is starting game 3 and goes for the Luber search again. So he goes for another patchwork. The patchwork train is going off again with the poly and the edge chain here. Then we will have another activation of the branded continuous bell and the branded fusion here. To go for the one that fusion summons, and then Fallen of Albus effect activates to search for another Despia monster, which is the little bird who can do stuff there, but and sends a few and synchro to his extra deck, and then we have the Mirror Blade again. Always the Mirror Blade here. And now we have the polymerization coming down with a Luber, and I think it is the Adlib, if I saw correctly, or a Masquerade. And Masquerades. And then we will have another search for the Pendulum monster. Let's see, what is it? If I can see what that does. He activates the scale there again and goes for the QWERTYs, and he's pretty much set up on the board. And he will Max will activate a lure to take another 600, and he banishes an edge-ship chain. Ooh, that could be troublesome. That could be troublesome if he doesn't have another in his hand right now. And he will activate the dragon to send down Fallen of Albus and shuffle it back to the deck and draw another one. Can he find any answer? Can he become the super polymerization man? Oh, he did find a patchwork, I believe. And he activates a second allure. And this time he will banish. Oh, another edge-ship chain. That is actually not that great right now. But he gets out Fallen of Albus, and oh, he ditches a patchwork. So Has he drawn multiple copies of it? But the Drago, the Mirror Blade says no. But oh, the droplet comes down, and we do see another patchwork. We do see another patchwork here, and we will also negate one of the masquerades here. Oh, he has double masquerade here, so he has taken, let's see, 12 there, and then another 12, and then another 12. So he will take another 6 from there. His life gets burnt down very, very fast. But he goes for the fusion summon. He gets away both the masquerades. So, but he is quite low on the resources here now. So it is more and more likely to go for Darien here. And oh, we have the special summon spell back, and he will special. Now he will add back the Aluber with his branded in red, I believe it is, and fusion summons away for the one, the only Guardian Chimera. 54 in total. Yeah, I think I maybe. Yeah, he activated one more card there. That's correct. I think I missed this second alert there, so that I think should be correct. Yeah. So what will he pop during the end phase here? And he gets the dragon, so he can draw during his next turn here. But it is very, very close. What will he snipe here? He sniped. Oh, can we see? Okay, it was the branded trap, I believe. That isn't doing so much right now. But now the branded fusion is back in the hand again. And Darian's hand is very much loaded here, so I think he is. Yeah, we will have another fusion with Edge Imp Chain. Yeah, I think it was that he. And he goes for another Chimera. And searches off. He added Albion. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Let Fluffen here. Thank you for. Yeah. And the other set is popped, and I think that is going to be the win here for. Yeah, we have the polymerization, and I think that should be it. Because he will get another fusion monster, and Darien is soon gonna move on to the semifinals here. Yeah. The match is done and dusted. We have a winner. Darien, with his branded, is moving on to the top 4. So that was a really, really good match. A very good showing off the branded mirror. That going first is actually very, very good for this deck. Hopefully we will have an interview with our top 8 feature match winner, and I will be back for that soon here. So we have our feature match winner in the top 8, Darian. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What was your thinking before going into this match?
I wasn't nervous at all. Yesterday, I was on the bubble the whole day. So for me, playing with the chance to be eliminated it was nothing for me.
You have been in the experience before, like you think you're almost out and then you're fighting your way through it.
Right, right. So like just going through the last 5 rounds yesterday, just knowing if I lost, I was out. Like coming in today, I was just already grateful to be here. So
Yeah,
it was just a regular day for me.
yeah, because you're from America, correct?
Yes.
And you're in the top 4 now. So for all the American fans here, this is your guy to cheer for. And also, we gotta talk about the Super Police in both games 1 and 2. You really surprised him with the Super Police there.
Yeah, the Super Polys, you just need it for the mirror match, and it's just so good, even with like Sword Soul in the meta too. So it was something that's necessary.
Yeah. And we also saw the Preda Plant pendulum monster that I didn't know existed,
Yes.
but it was actually an extra fusion summon. So you had a little extra edge over him. If you thought that one of the branded fusion was negated, you could go for that monster and say, "Oh, I can fusion summon again."
Exactly. It's just more gas. Just I want to. If I can't poly, I can't play, and if I can't play, I lose. So the Predator plans were just extra fuel to just continue to extend and be able to play.
Yeah, because we saw Dragostapelia in all 3 games, if I presume. Because that is actually one of the things that I'm really surprised with that was in the deck. But now, the more I see it, it makes more sense to me that it's there because it's so good in all the matches.
Right. So for me, I played 2 of them just because one of them I'm a make, and then people only expect you to play one. So Super Poly, I can have another one. They just keep recycling them back.
Yeah, so it just goes on and on and on.
Yes.
And now you're at the semifinals. That's your first Swedish nationals.
Yes.
So it must have been very, very good for you.
Yeah, it's been nice. First time, and I've enjoyed it. It's different, and it's fun.
Different to much harder competition in America.
No, no, no. I wouldn't say much harder. It's just more people. So like your days
Oh,
are much longer, and it's you can start at 9, 10 in the morning and finish at 9, 10 o'clock at night. So I wouldn't say it's easier. It's just it's not as long, so you can save some energy.
okay. But I'm very glad that you have made it to the semifinals. We will see if you can make it to the finals and maybe come back to the feature area and see if you can take the title there. But thank you for the interview, man. Very appreciated. We will be back for the top 4 match in a little while, but for we will be back soon for that. So stay tuned. And the sound again. The sound again. I always miss it. But anyway, top 4 match between Adam Wohlström and Herman Hansen is soon going to commence here. And I hope we will have a nice feature here. So they are just about to, they are taking a little bit chill before the big match. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to stream the finals here, so you could be prepared for this. This could be the final match of the day. Maybe I will do the some other match instead, but we will see about it. Just so you are prepared for it, but I don't know. So one of these is gonna move on to the finals, but it is going to be really interesting to see what the Sword Soul against Eldritch. This is what I've heard, but I'm not 100% sure if that is correct or not. But to go to the semifinals is a really good achievement here, especially since the top 8 cut is very hard to get into here. But both of them have done it in the past, so who do you think is gonna win this match here? And he's just shuffling up, and we will see if who will get the advantage of going first in game number 1 here. And now the free pile. So picks almost the biggest one. Let's see. Herman rolls 6 or no, it is 11. It is 11, so I think Herman is going first here. Unless the Adam has a very good dice roll here. Oh, there is a 6. So he has a chance still. He has a chance still. And 3. So Herman is gonna go first, and that is, if Adam plays Eldritch, is gonna be a very huge disadvantage for Adam here. But we will see what Herman will start with his Sword Soul. He goes with the long to ditch Ashara, to banish it, to summon another Tenji from his deck. He summons out the wind or the earth one, and now he goes for a Qing. Yep. And for Long Jin, so he will take 1200 points of damage there. And let's see what will, because of Long's effect here. And he goes for the monk, and he sets, and is that it? Is that it from Herman? Yes, it is. That is not what you want to see. So Adam maybe has a chance here. Let's see what he will do. And Adam is just making sure that he is thinking correctly here. It is not the best opening. I think the one set is a blackout, so we can pop 2 cards on Adam's side. But we will see what will happen here. And Adam is thinking really, really hard on this one. He goes for the set 5. He's saying to Herman, well, you build up your wall, I'm building up my wall. And it is okay. He doesn't activate his set 1, so I think it's not the blackout then. He would have probably flipped it up and laughed in his face. Maybe not laughed, but we'll see. Okay, the monk is going in again. Does he have an answer to the attack? He is activating the sanguine. But we do see the ash blossom here, so. But the call by the grave. The call by the grave there. That is very, very unfortunate. So the Golden Lord is out again. But now the Queen Shing is gonna trigger, I believe. Because 1 card was banished. So I think it's gonna trigger. So in the new chain, Queen Shing tries to activate the effect. And he is definitely checking out what he can do here. Queen Shing is the one that can, whenever a card is Ching in, sorry. So he is definitely thinking what he will do here. And he has a very hard thinker. He activates the Conquistador. So he can pop a card here at least. So he can save himself from the monk's attack. But the thing is, what does he want to do? I think he wants to check if he resolves even if he stays on the field. So the call by the grave now could actually be in danger here. And Adam is looking very, very desperate here. So another check to his back row, but he said, you know what? I don't know if I can't stop him from vanishing my Golden Lord. So I think he's gonna banish. So yeah, both of those cards were banished. So but now he activates the Dogmatica punishment here to send Dentist to get rid of both of them. So that was maybe not the call that he wanted to make, but that means Adam has a very, very bad time here. And he gets off the 10G that can special summon itself. So another monk comes to the field. But he didn't have emoji, so maybe we will see a monk punch again. No, he will actually solemn that. He will absolutely solemn it. Oh, it triggers 2 times there. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. But now Adam is very, very low on resources here. But he gets his another Eldritch trap from his deck. So yeah, he did Sanguine the last turn, but it was negated by Ash. But now the Conquistador comes. No, he did Sanguine on his last turn. On this turn, but he had Ash for it. He tried to call by the grave, but when the Golden Lord was summoned, he banished it with changing its effect because Ash Blossom was banished. So that was, he did Sanguine, and now Adam has 2 level 5 lights here with both Wang and Conquistador, and he's definitely thinking about doing a rank 5. No, he's going to the battle phase and attacks with both of them. So he goes down to 5,700, and he goes for Pleiades. And very interesting choice there. He thinks about using the effect right now, and he has the Sanguine set in the grave there. So no, the Sanguine has already been activated, so I don't think he has the set probability right now. So he activates the effect to bounce something, and he bounces the new set here, and he sets another back row. Conquero gets to set another card from his, and he sets another Sanguine there, and Herman did he draw another spell there? He did draw a Call by the Grave there, so that was not what he wanted to see there. And Adam wants to bounce in the end phase. He decides on which one. He blew out that one. So the Call by the Grave is bounced, activates Sanguine, but the Ash Blossom comes down. And he's a little bit, man, I should have thought about that one. But he gets to set another one if he has the third. Yep, the Sanguine is back. But Herman didn't get off to the races here on turn 1 here, so Adam has still a chance. If he gets another Golden Lord onto the field, he maybe can go for a game here. Now he's checking what he can do here. So he will probably he had a compulse down there as well. So that is very good for him there. And he overlays to M7. That is not something you see every day in 2022 here. So he can take a card back from his graveyard, but he can't do it right now because it was used on a Constellar monster. And he checks his opponent's graveyard to make sure he does it correctly here. And he goes for the battle phase and swings in directly with 2 and 7. Herman takes it. So he's down to 3k. My goodness. Is the M7 gonna be Adam's final piece here? And he activates... he activates the Ice Dragon Prison here. So he special summons the Queen, the Sheng Yin, and he tries... Maybe it's going for game here. And he has won it. Adam Boström takes game number 1 here. The defending champion's crown is not safe right now. But he has 2 more rounds to make sure that his crown is safe. But Herman had a pretty good start there, but didn't get any follow-ups. No Moji, no more 10Gs to really follow it up. We saw 2 Ass Blossoms there with it. That negated at least 1 Sanguine there, but the second one he caught, but then was the third one and it was done and dusted. So this is actually really, really interesting now. So we have game number 2 here. So Adam is only 1 match away from his first final, I believe. So I suspect Herman is going first again in game number 2 here. So they have been shuffled up. And let's see if Herman gets a better start in this game 2 here. Like, that one was actually a quite hard break there. But can he get something going here? I think he only drew a 10G and no Moji here. He drew the 10G light that can special summon something from his deck here. He goes for the Monk again. Activates the Soul Searcher here. So he searches for... Does he search for Long or Moji here? No, he dumps Okay, it was the wrong spell. It was the 10. He dumps and search Vishura and banishes the other 10G to special summon another 10G monster and goes for the level 8 synchro. Vessel. Okay, thank you. Vessel and gets back the light 10G and activate. He sinks for Baxia to go for the tuner, and he goes for Xingyin. Oh, he goes for Xiaofeng this time around. And he decides to pop it in his hand to get a search for Moji. And he has still its normal summon. And he reveals the Wyrm to get the token out. And we did see a blackout, I believe. So he is definitely more than ready. And here we have the Queen Yang Air. So can banish a card to negate effects here. So Herman definitely had a better start here during the second game than the first. And now he gets Queen Long. And okay, so I see what you're thinking about that one. Yeah, that's actually a very good thing there to and he gets out the one that, and he sets one card and passes it over, I believe. Okay, so we will definitely see here what Adam can do this time around. Has he got any board breakers at all? Xiaofeng, Shenying, and Queen. Oh, he goes for the extravagance here. But he does have the Ash Blossom again. Does he have any Cold Bite? Nope. That is not gonna help. He had the Ash Blossom. Oh, the Lava Golem comes down here. The Lava Golem comes down here. And he activates the Golden Lord from his hand. No, he... we will definitely see here. He revealed one card there, and yeah. Let's see what Adam can do here. Sky Prison, okay. Thanks for that. It is this one right here, and it has the punishment to... oh, he goes for the Zeus. Okay. And the Sky Prison summons itself. Okay, so his set card cannot be destroyed by effects, and he can set one spell or trap directly from his deck, but it is banished during the end phase. So Herman has also taken 1,000 of his life here because of Lava Golem. I was a little bit slow on there, but he is fast rolling here. And now we have the Queen with... and he comes down to the field in main phase 2, I believe. And we will see what Adam has a response for that. Oh, it's the torrential tribute there. Oh my god. Torrential tribute, and it doesn't look like Herman has any response here. Or maybe he does. Oh, he has the blackout. He has the blackout still, so he can pop the set 2 cards on the field, and he decides to go for both sets. So we will see. He lets them both go through. It was skill drained and the sanguine that was set from that effect there. So now we have a little bit of a top deck war here. Adam has no... Oh yes, he had the sanguine, so he can set at least 1 monster. He sets the Hunquero and a Hunquero. I don't know. And he draws another one. Did we saw what he drew there? He wants to activate Funquero, I believe. But we knew that one top deck could change this match very, very differently here. But the skill drain gone is very huge for... Let's see. What did you draw, Adam? Can we see what you draw, man? Okay, I think he decides to activate Tonquero. Yes. And oh, he went for Sky Prison, I think, again. No, he is actually special summon another monster there. Which is... Was it... Yeah, it was Sky Prison here. And he can... He links it off to Link Spider. And passes this through here. So that was 18 and... Another 3,000, so 4 and 8. And Herman scoops it up. Herman scoops it up. So, ladies and gentlemen, the champion is dethroned here. Adam had the answers there, and he's gonna move on to the finals. Holy moly. That was a match and a half there. Very, very interesting match we had to see. Sadly, Herman Hansen is out, but very good match to both of the players here. Hopefully, I will have a winner's interview with Adam Boström, so hang on for that.
Yeah.
So here we are with our semi-final winner here, Adam Boström,
Yes.
the champion dethroner.
Yeah, dude, someone had to do it.
Yeah. How do you feel about this match? Because for certain, I thought Herman was gonna win so easily, but you just
I just clapped him. Yeah, I mean,
it was very different direction there. But the lava golem there, I think that was a very huge turning point.
It was a momentum swing. I mean, every Eldritch player decides triple lava golem for a reason. It's a staple. It's broken. But yeah, essentially, before the match started, I was talking to my mates, and I said, if I win the die roll, I think I'll win then, or I'd have a good chance then, right? Yeah. But I said, because it's Herman, if I lose the die roll, I feel I'll lose then, right? He's the anime protagonist, he's the world's competitor, he's one of the best players in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm putting him over right now, you know. But yeah. So I was like, if I win the die roll, it's fine. Yeah. But I didn't win the die roll, yet I 2-0'd him. So that's crazy to me.
Yeah, very. But he had a very hard starting game one because he actually he didn't open that well. He only opened the long, but he didn't open the Moji, so he had a very rough start.
Yeah, he told me he bricked game one. We chatted a bit during the game. And,
that's very sad.
Yeah, he bricked game one, but to be honest, it was deserved because he won the dice. We played, me and Herman played round 4 in a winner match this Friday. He won the dice roll then as well versus me.
Okay.
So you took
I went 0-2 in die rolls from that.
Yeah, it was a deserved brick because he just keeps winning the die roll.
Okay.
Speaking of die rolls, I've only won the die roll once this weekend.
Only once?
Only one time. That is actually true.
Okay.
It's actually true.
And you have only lost once this weekend?
Yes, round 1.
That is very, very impressive for Ellie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a trap deck, right? But the thing is, almost my entire main deck, minus Judgment, all the other traps, they're good going second.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's versatile. So.
I'm going to ask you, why did you choose to play Eldritch this weekend?
I chose to play Eldritch, or I like to call it Gold. That's the preferred name, Eldorado, Gold, it makes sense. Yeah, I chose to play Gold because Eldritch, whatever, it's a great deck. It's rather easy to play, but at the same time, it isn't as easy as some think because it's a purely reactive deck. You need to time your traps right. I mean, cards like Torrential Tribute.
Yeah.
Am I greedy? Do I use it early? There are those decisions.
Yeah.
They're not easy to make sometimes.
Yeah, I actually tried Eldritch on a Master Duel, and I really understand it's very much harder than you think to play this trap deck.
Because, I mean, I'd say it's like average in skill level. I'd say somewhere like it's not easy, it's not hard. I'd say it's about that. I'd say it's like that.
Yeah. And you've been on Top Cut before.
Yes.
But how many times have you talked here before?
Only once before. So Nationals 2016, I came top 8 with Domain Monarchs. Oh. Then I lost to the guy I'm about to play in the final now, so that's kind of funny.
So this is your first appearance in the final.
That is correct.
So are you feeling a little bit nervous for this?
A little bit, but at the same time, I just 2-0'd the best player in Sweden on paper, so that gives a confidence boost, obviously.
Yeah. So that should
give a confidence boost. If that doesn't do it, what we do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel it's another Sword Soul. I've won versus Sword Soul 2 out of 2 times this weekend.
Okay, so you feel you're very confident.
I do feel confident. I feel I'll probably win the final, but we'll find out.
Yeah, but that's hopefully we will see here. Yeah. But thank you for the interview,
no
man.
problem, mate.
And we will see if you can return here for a second time as champion. We will never know.
Hopefully.
But for all of you guys, hopefully we will see the finals in a very short while. Stay tuned.
Tack, det var jättebra. Jag är glad att jag tog en bra stund.
Thank you. I hope you are ready for this one, because I'm sure am. We're gonna have Adam Boström, who was just here, and he's gonna face Loa Strandberg in the grand finals of the Yugioh Swedish National Championships 2022. Loa Strandberg is also one that has been in the final before. He was in the finals in 2016, but lost in the finals. But they actually, both of these players played during that nationals, and that time Loa was the winner. So we will see if Loa can win this time as well. We will see about that. So there we go. We are just do a little bit of this and just switch around here. So now then, we are here at the grand finals here. How do you think this match is gonna play out? I'm sure I'm ready for this one. I'm so hyped up for this. And it looks like it is another FCG. Yeah, it is actually, and it's actually a little bit of West Coast versus East Coast. It's Gothenburg against Stockholm. So it's a big city derby here. So we will see who will take on the victory here. And let's go Loa. Okay, so I think the fans are on Loa's side here on the chat, but we will see what will happen here during the finals here. Loa has been in the final before, but was so close to win. Now he's there again. And for Adam, it's his first final, as we heard from him. And he's been playing Sword Soul matchup twice and won both. So he feels like he has the upper hand, but we will see who is gonna bring home the national trophy here. Now the free pal stack is going out, and let the final battle commence. And we will see who decides to start this duel. It looks like Loa is... No, Adam starts, and he starts off with Extravagance. The Extravagance first. Since Eldritch doesn't care about the extra deck. Does he have the Ash? Yes, he does. The Ash Blossom. Oh! No, I thought it was a call by coming there, but my bad. But he sets 4 and passes over, and things on in the standby phase. And the Tenji Light monster is coming out again. Does Adam has a response for that? Nope, he doesn't. So Loa links off to the monk. And there we have the Ice Dragon Prison. So he tries to banish, so he can special summon the Light Tenji, and then he wants to banish both of them. Does Loa have any? Oh! Interesting. We have another quick play spell here. So he tributes off to he activated Heavenly Dragon Circle. So he tributes it to add 1 worm, but since he tributed off Monk, he can instead special summon it if he wants to. But since Ice Dragon Prison has been activated, I think he wants to just search it. So now it's a little bit more bad for Adam here, because now he can't do what he was supposed to do with the Ice Dragon Prison there. So now the thing is, what? He goes for the Vishura. And he special summons the Light Tenji to his field. And let's see what Loa has for a follow-up here. He normal summons the Queen. And let's see if Adam has any response. He banishes Monk to get the token, but no! The Solemn Strike comes out. The Solemn Strike has done another strike on Loa there. But now here comes Vishura to special summon itself. And that's all. Any response? No. Or he is checking out once again. And he's thinking very, very hard on this one. Because if Vishura goes to the graveyard, it can bounce 1 set Spell Trap from his field to his hand. And another Monk is summoned. And he, another a Judgment this time. So he had all the Solemns there, but the problem is he doesn't have any Elixir card. And Loa sets 1 and passes over, I think, here. So Adam has burnt down on his life very, very much. But if he doesn't draw an Elixir card, he's maybe quite stuck here. So Loa sets 1 and pass, and we have the trap trick. He had a trap trick there as his last card. So that was actually really, really smart of him to go for that one. And he activates to get the Golden Lord. And now he can set either Conquistador or Falquero on his turn. So Adam maybe have burned himself down over half his life. But he definitely is in the driver's seat here with the Golden Lord. So now the play goes back to Adam. And we will see what he will do here. And he drew, I think it was a spell. But what was that spell? It was not another Eldish card. He goes straight into the battle phase and attacks with 2 and 5. And let's see. I have to check out Anya's attack. It's 16, so it takes 41. So it is a 2-turn clock here. Loa goes down to 39,000 life here. He sets Conquistador, I believe it was. But he has the Vishura down there, so... And sets the other one, so... And he draws another monster, I believe. I think it was. Oh, he goes for emoji summon. Oh, man. And he reveals the blackout to go for a token summon. He still has the Vishura, so he tries to force it out here. So the token is out. And will he have a response to the token summon? I think the Conquistador... Yeah, the Conquistador is activated. And he decides to pop the token. So... he decides to go into battle phase and swings over his light Tenji for 100 damage. So what we do know is that he has a blackout that he can activate. And he sets one more and passes over. And that is another trap, but I don't know. Oh, he drew Duality for turn. So he can't special summon anything more. He gets a Sanguine, he gets a Skill Drain, and an Extravagance. So this is actually a quite tough pick for him in there, but I think he wants to go for the Eldic, the Sanguine. No, he goes for a Skill Drain. A Skill Drain there. That could be a huge mistake there. It all depends on what Loa's other set card is. We know he has the blackout, so he can tribute off to pop 2 cards on the field here. So he definitely wants to pop the Golden Lord and probably the set card. So the life is 3,900 versus 3,150. And he goes off into the battle. He tries to attack with Golden Lord. And he activates the blackout there. Yes. Pop 2 cards. So yeah, he will pop both of them. And it was a call by the grave. It was a call by the grave there. So it isn't that bad for Loa. And he banishes the Vishura. So he takes another 500 here. So now it is very intense. He has the Skill Drain left. But so it is very much huge advantage here now for Adam, because he had to force out the blackout. But what can he do with that one. And he decides to activate Golden Lord's effect to add him back to the hand. And not summoning it, and in the end phase he goes for another Sanguine. So it looks very, very good so far for Adam here. But what has Loa drawn here for turn? It was a call by that was set for the last turn, I believe. So now the question is, what can Loa do with... if that is another blackout, he might have a chance still. To maybe pop both of them and maybe go for another summon here. He activates the Sanguine here and goes for another summon of the Golden Lord. Or as we say, the golden, rare Golden Lord. And we know the set one should be a skill drain. So he needs to... But I don't understand why Adam decided not to summon the other Golden Lord in hand. Okay, Loa process is over. So that should be enough to game here, I think. It all depends on what Loa has in the back row here. So he banishes Sanguine to get the Honquero from his deck here. And oh, he drew another trap there, and it was an imperm. That is not something you want to see, and Loa scoops it up. And we have 1-0 to Adam Boström. Oh, okay, the duality was activated, so okay. I actually missed that. I actually missed it. Well, with all the clauses left and right here, you really can't get everything right here. But Adam is 1-0 in the final here, and we will probably see Lava Golem again, which we saw in game number 2 against Herman. And both of them are really, really nervous, I can feel here. I'm as much as nervous as you are right now, so... And we are soon going to see what will happen in the final round of the match here. Also, I'm a streamer, so you can maybe see if we can do a little bit more fun streams. I will probably have another casting to do in beginning of July, where we'll probably be at Jönköping, where we'll have another tournament there. But we will see what will happen here. And now Lua is gonna go first, I believe here. And now let the final match number 2 commence. And we do see another Ice Dragon Prisoner and another spell that I couldn't see there. He got the light, the Aina Tenji monster again. So is he off to the races here? He goes for the one that adds or sends Wyrm from the deck to the graveyard. So but he has the Ash Blossom for it, so that is maybe not so bad, but we will see what Lua does next here. He special summons another Tenji. Vessel for Dragon Cycle. Okay, so then we have the Vishura down as well. So we can go for a link free play here. Or maybe just a synchro play if he wants to. He goes for a synchro player. He goes for Shichao. So he will, yeah, we will see what he will add. He will probably get the blackout here. Yes, he does. And so you're so much further ahead of me here. So the blackout is added. So he has, and he will banish Vessel to add back Anja. And he normal summons Moji to get the token. Adhara to add Ashura set 1 pass. We will see what he will do here. He summons out another one there, and he draws another one. Sets 2 cards and passes over. So we have Draco Berserker of the Tenji here. So that is actually not so bad for Loa there. But it all depends on, does Adam have the Lava Golem there? We had another spell, a skill drain there. And he has the Extravagance again. The Extravagance. Does Loa have the Ash Blossom again? Yes, he does. He does have the Ash Blossom again on the Pot of Extravagance. So that is going to set Adam back really, really hard there. And he sets 3 and decides to pass it over, I think. So we know he has a blackout, at least. It's probably not an imperm down there because, yeah, the blackout is activated. So he pops both of them, and it was, oh, it was a trap trick, and I think it was an Dragon Prison there. So he got both traps that he wants to have there. And he activates Vishura or Adhura to bounce back the second trap here. And now I think Loa can maybe... Yeah, he got the emoji and Adam decides to scoop it up. And we have 1-1 in the final here. So it will go down to the wire. Very, very strong start for Loa this time. So it will go down to game number 3 here. And once again, I would thank you all who have followed this stream for both day 1 and 2. It has been really, really fun to stream this. Sadly, it was not the best quality of the pictures here, but I will definitely be casting more, and yeah, hope you enjoy it as much as I have done, because I have enjoyed it. Yep. Moji. It is a very good card for Sword Soul. But now it all depends on what Loa is opening for game number 3 here. As we said, the Ash Blossom come down twice now on Adam's Pot of Extravagance. Game 1 it didn't really matter, but game 2 it definitely mattered, because the Blackout got the 2 best traps for Adam there. The IDP and the Trap Trick as well. So that was a huge hit. So let's see what Adam will come up with his final. So let's go, everyone. I actually have the breakdown here. Just give me one moment. There we go. You have exactly the top 8 bracket there. Deck breakdown there. 3 Sword Soul, 2 Elvish, 2 Branded, and 1 Tri-Brigade Sue managed to get into the top 8 here. I'm very, very surprised of the Tri-Brigade Sue. No problem break. I'm very much glad to help everyone that needs some information. Yes, 2 Sword Souls, 1 Elvish, and 1 Branded Despia. So let's go on with the finals. And we have... do we have the 3rd Ash Blossom in a row here? The Extravagance is activated once again. Any banishes for cost? Do we have the 3rd Ash Blossom? Yes, indeed! The 3rd Ash Blossom. 3 for free for Loa there, so 3 for free. Now the thing is, can Adam have a good back row wall as he had in game number 1? He sets all 4, I believe. Yep, all 4. And let's see what Loa brings on to the table there. 4 sets. Yeah, I think we will see about that. He gets out the Anya again. Goes off to link over to the Monk again. Let's see if we... I think I saw an IDP there. We know he has a skill drain in his hand. Oh, he decides to strike it. A solemn strike on the 10G summon. But oh no! Oh no! The red reboot has come down. Oh no! That is actually really bad for Adam. That is actually really bad. Now this could actually be the end of the game. The red reboot. Of all the things Adam did not want to see, it's not that one. Yikes. So now he's on. He sets there can only be one. And now can Lua go in for lethal here? He has 6,500 life points left. Can he find lethal here? Is the question. Ow, ow, ow. And he wants to make sure of the deck pile here again. And he will go for the searcher here to add the... Do we have the Moji again? Or does he go for anything else here? No, he dumps Vishura to add the little guy, Adhara. Activates Adhara to special summon itself, and the Anya. Special summon itself, banish Arja to get out Vishura. If he can get one more monster, I think that should be it. And he search for another weird card. He gets the Queen Long. So I think that should be it. And he banish Adhara to add back Anya. Normal summons Moji to get the token. And I think that is it. He gets the double token. Sinks off into the Queen Xing. He takes another 12. So it goes down to 53 here. So I think that should be it here, folks. I think we will have the new national champion here on the left side. But we will see if Adam has any response here. Yeah, he scoops it up, and we have our new national champion, Loa Strandberg with Sword Soul. That red reboot in game number 3 was the final nail in the coffin for Adam Boström's turn here. Yeah, he had the D barrier. He had the answers, but yeah, that was it. So we have our new national champion here, Loa Strandberg. I will hopefully see if I can get a winner's interview, or should I say champion interview with him. So stay tuned for it. So here we are with our new Swedish national champion, Noah Strandberg.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the title. I know that you were very, very close at 2016, but you fell on the last hurdle. How does it feel to finally win the championship?
Feels really good. 4th time's the charm, I guess.
4th time's the charm here. About first off, we gotta talk about the match here. You lost game one.
I lost the rival, so I lost game 1.
Yeah, and
Game's
game
really
2
good.
you were really, really confident and really showed off what Sword Soul can do.
Yeah.
And game 3, when he decides to open, were you feeling confident that you could win?
Oh, it's on my hand. I had reboot, but my hand didn't have a play on the top deck a 10 Euro Sword Soul card because I had Vessel Moj called by reboot and something else. Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is Extravagance. So when you set 4 and I top deck a Shun, I knew I won. Yeah.
Oh, so you top deck the last piece
Yeah.
in your hand, and then you just had it. But that red reboot,
Really
reboot
good.
also in the final, that puts the nail in his coffin there.
Yeah. When it was all done, I knew I won. I
Yeah,
just needed to play calmly and just do my combo.
yeah, and we really saw that. Why did you choose Sword Soul for this weekend here?
I think it's maybe not the best deck, but the best choice because overall the best matchups. No matchup is inherently bad, and this build is so many floodgates. And even though like people can debarrier you, but you can still make the link plays, and you have your shoot at the bounce cards. You can search if you draw the blackout. You have a lot of fan traps, so you can combat the debarrier kind of well, but just be auto to it, and you don't lose the anti-spell, rivalry, or anything like that.
So, what are your hopes now for the European Championship? Now that you have won the Swedish Nationals, you have been on the top cut in Europe before. Do you think you can go maybe to the quarterfinals or semifinals in Europe?
We'll see. I can't really. Don't want to jinx anything. Can't predict anything. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we will see when the Euros is gonna take place also as well. But it was nice to have you here, and congratulations,
Thank you so
champion.
much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your champion for Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals 2022, and I'm Wizard Gamer, and hopefully I will see you some other time. So see you around next time.